Hey kiddos, Handsome Jack here. You're listening to Start Replay.
Mushy Snuggle Bites is my main squeeze.
I thought I would take some time away from battling Dr. Nefarious and introduce a brand new Start Replay podcast.
Presumably because you have half a brain in your head. Okay, kisses.
Hello everyone, I'm Josh from StartReplay.com and I am introducing episode 17 of the Start Replay podcast. And tonight, on this very sunny evening, I have Richard Evans,
the new co-host, Richard Evans.
who's, I think, third time in a row podcast.
New co-host.
Yeah. And we have someone who hasn't been on for a few weeks, a couple of months probably,
about, yeah.
Theo Chapman.
Hello.
The brother of Joel Chapman, infamous Joel Chapman.
I thought you were about to call him Imp.
Imp
Joel Chapman.
So, yeah, and this is 17th podcast. So we're going to be talking a little bit about The Witcher, Mad Max. E3 is yet a few weeks away. So that's going to be exciting. What do you want to start off with? You guys been playing Witcher. So
Theo looks absolutely depressed.
he does.
I'm just waiting for like an entry, something.
Yeah,
We're talking about The
we're talking
Witcher.
about Witcher 3.
Yeah.
You've been playing 40 hours of it, right? 45 hours.
45.
Okay.
For being
Haven't you got
specific.
exams
What's
on?
been your highlight?
My
Aside
highlight.
from having sex on the unicorn.
If I was to talk about the highlight, it would be spoiling it for other people in the room,
Oh.
i.e., Richard. But
Theo's
And
just
me.
been going around playing sex on it all the time.
for like,
I mean,
okay.
is it the open-ended, I don't know.
Theo doesn't look at any of the environments. I went around his house and all his saves were just in a brothel. He's in a brothel non-stop.
no.
What happens when you're in the brothel?
Apparently they do stuff. I
is
don't
there
know. I
even
haven't
brothels?
visited.
No, there's not brothels. I don't think.
Look
I
at him
think
playing coy now.
The only
So
no,
is
no,
it
no,
like
no.
GTA 5?
The only people you can bang in it is Triss,
Oh, he knows.
Kira Metz,
He knows. He's been doing it all.
and Yennefer. As far well, no, they're part of side quests and main quests.
That was his first
You don't have
goal.
to.
So
he was like, what I'm going to do first,
You
I'm going
do.
to bang everyone.
Well, actually, you don't have to bang Triss, but you can. So.
He's been recording them for later viewing as
Oh,
well.
for God's sake, that's disgusting.
plugged
No,
in Joel's Elgato and just went to town. And was
It
like,
is-
I've got to blow up this portion and just screenshot
You're-
that. Oh my god!
Why are you
It's his
also
new
sexually frustrated?
wallpaper.
And then he just
You're the one
types
playing
in-
all the scenes.
You're so.
And then he just types
Sexually
in Witcher 3
disorientated.
porn into Google, see what comes up. It's like some fan-made GIFs or something. Sorry, carry on.
Besides the point, the graphics,
Yes,
I'd say they're
better on console than PC. I know.
no. That's not. Firstly, that's not true. But secondly,
Theo downloaded a
I'd
titties mod for the
say
graphics.
it's a bit pig with lipstick.
The graphics,
Which a lot of people
are a
would
bit
dis-
You've
pig
been doing
with
a pig
lipstick.
with lipstick now as well.
No, which a lot of people would disagree with. I mean, Richard, you know, there's all of the vegetation, which is very nice and it all flows in the wind, and there's lots of it, which kills your frames on PC.
Ah, it does on an Xbox, you
who's
see.
banging
Yeah.
their leg against the table?
Theo.
I'm not banging shit at all.
I can hear something.
Uh,
Not anymore, you're not, because you've done it in Witcher 3. Boom.
No. But underneath all of the vegetation and stuff, it is a bit not very well textured. Apart from those, could you two stop flexing?
Sorry, my back just cracked.
Always good.
But yeah, it's a really great game. The story's really good. There's lots of interesting.
It seems very
dialogue.
open-ended. Lots of things happening.
Yep. Lots of characters, and they're quite memorable. I.e., Charles Dance is in it. So
Briefly.
So
at the
they
moment.
have
no.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not.
Don't spoil it.
What, by saying you meet Charles Dance again? Is that
Don't
spoiling
That's
it?
spoiling it. I'm not playing anymore.
You're one of those people that.
Nope,
that,
not playing.
that if I would say
Hey.
Game of Thrones, oh yeah, Marjorie has a bit in the next episode.
Sansa dies.
Oh
Spoil
no.
it. You're gonna tell everyone next Tyrion died.
None of these are spoilers, by the way. For anyone who is listening,
I thought Sansa died.
these are all sarcastic.
I thought all three
She did.
dragons
Well,
died.
she probably did when old
Shh.
Well, no, she probably
Theo,
did.
stop. No,
We have
stop.
to stop.
Stop.
We have to stop now
What?
before it gets out of control.
Too far.
Too far. Spoil what? Because someone banged
Sick,
her.
perverse
Is
little
that-
boy.
What? What? Ramsay Snow had a go,
I'm gonna call-
and that's apparently sick
Okay,
and perverse.
spoilers for those. Sorry.
That's
Now
not a
we're going to be
spoiler.
called white cis sexist males.
know,
That's not a spoiler. Just saying Ramsay Snow had
Do you
a
know
go.
what,
It's just a nice
hey!
little sonnet.
Shut the fuck up. We're going to call this podcast the Banging Podcast.
Stop
just
joking
in
about
honour-
rape, Theo.
Just in honour of.
How is? Oh my god. I'm gonna take my leave.
Richard, how have you been finding The Witcher 3?
I've been finding it over and over again
Have you?
since I've lost so much gameplay because of the bloody save glitch on the Xbox One. Which
Why
isn't
you
fun.
don't buy an Xbox
Lost
One?
like
Don't you
7
think
to
that
10 hours.
Project CD or whoever
CD Projekt Red.
CD Projekt, sorry.
Project Red.
Don't you think that they owe you money?
7 hours of my life back.
Well, owe you 7 hours of your life?
No,
Imagine if that
I
happened.
No, I completely disagree with that because
Imagine
they've
they
given
could-
you so much content for what you're paying for. There's so much content. Think about it.
Yeah, but he just
no,
lost his.
Josh, this is my bit now.
Yeah,
Rant
but I lost
time.
I lost
Think it
7
right.
hours of my life.
You've
Time
paid
with
the
Theo.
same amount of money for The Witcher 3 as you have for Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat is a fighting game.
No, I
with
played
a-
like 120 quid for Mortal Kombat.
yeah,
I paid 40
exactly.
quid for
Exactly.
Witcher.
Mortal Kombat is a game with a 4-hour campaign, a few nice fatalities, and it's a fighting game. The amount of content you get with The Witcher 3, I'm like 50 hours in, 45 if you're going to be specific, but I'm like 45 hours in, and not even 30% of the way through the game, and
That's cool.
I lost 7 hours gameplay. That was like 3 evenings.
yeah, but still. They don't owe you any money.
Well,
you could
They
not
may not owe
claim
money, but
compensation.
they owe him
Time.
his time.
It's do you know what? It's your privilege to have to play it all again because it's so good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's a
Like,
shove that
spokesperson
up
for
your
your
ass.
Apparently he's the spokesperson for the company now, yes.
The one thing I really like about The Witch 3 is it's full of references, like to things.
Like what, trees?
Alright, so no, ha.
That's
There was a
tree.
Skyrim reference.
There's also
They said,
there's
there was an archer that said, I only aim for the knee.
yeah, and they also go like no lollygagging as well, which is another Skyrim reference.
And do they have references like, oh, that little boy's parents were shot in an alleyway,
And now he's a,
and now he's a vigilante.
now he's a Batman.
No, but they,
No, he likes bats, and he's a man.
there's 2 Game of Thrones references that I've found. There's a sky cell that you can go into in a little place, and there's a little dead dwarf dressed in Tyrion's clothing inside.
Oh, that's quite cool.
And there's
How
also
do you know it's Tyrion's clothing though?
because it's exactly how he was dressed in there, and he's a dwarf,
There's
Right.
a,
and he's dead in a sky cell, which is like pretty.
There's a scene where
There's also a sword called Longclaw.
there's a scene in the game where The Witcher Geralt he has to skateboard away from a load of bullies that are chasing him around the Hill Valley Town Hall.
And does
And,
he go across? Does he go across water, and the hoverboard won't go any further?
No, because hoverboards don't exist in the
Oh,
fancy
right.
world. Get it right. Nah.
Sorry.
Then the
But
bad guy's
skateboards
cars
do.
gets covered in manure.
All right.
There's also a Pulp Fiction reference.
No.
There is actually.
There is a Pulp Fiction reference.
Why does
the gimp.
Samuel Jackson come out and do the whole like speech with a knife or something instead of a gun? And I will put the vengeance upon ye, something like that. I can't remember.
I liked him in Kingsman.
What is coming out today / tomorrow apparently? The new Game of Thrones episode. The Telltale game.
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah.
played any of it, and yet I've got all 3 episodes waiting for me.
Ah, I've played 1 to 3. I
It's
think.
pretty average.
I like it.
I wouldn't say it's great.
I wouldn't know how to review those types of things. I'm having real trouble because I just reviewed episode 3 of Life is Strange. Have you heard of Life is Strange? Life
I
is
don't know.
Strange, very good.
I thought it was about. Is it based in Asia?
No.
Oh, I thought it was like a anime thing where it'll be like a bunch of anime games.
That's
No.
why
It's
Theo
like
hasn't played it.
Life is Strange.
No,
I don't like
it's
anime.
really good. It's a bit like Telltale Games. And I'm just finding it really hard to review games in episodes because, without spoiling it entirely, how are you going to review it? You'll be like, this one was cool, had cool storyline.
This one was
and
cool,
give it a
brah.
score. Yeah,
I
that's
liked
it.
it.
This one's cool, bruh.
Yeah.
Most of my review for episode 3 was, I'm not going to spoil this for you, so I'm going to try and circumvent all of that and just tell you what I felt. It was awesome.
Is there
And
any
you just
combat
read
in that
rumours.
game?
Not really.
What is it?
It's about
Is it about a girl in a school and you walk around and you see how many people you can bang?
Is it Senpai?
it's about a girl called Max Caulfield
Who's
who
really
comes
horny.
back to her town of
Max is a boy's name.
Oregon, I think.
Oregon.
Or
yeah.
goes there.
And she has the ability to rewind time. So if you make a decision, you can then rewind and then do another decision. Or if you find out a piece of info you want to use in the conversation, you'll just rewind the conversation and do the conversation again.
Sounds like the plot of Total
Hang on.
Recall.
It's very good.
That would cause a paradox.
Well, there are
Yeah.
lots of...
No, because she'd find the information out, go back in time, use it. They wouldn't give her that information. Paradox. World would implode.
I don't think
the
words
game
could
is
implode the world.
Well, there are many, like,
Paradox.
at the end of episode 3, there's a batshit mental conclusion that you're like, why?
Is it all a dialogue game?
What do you mean?
Is there like any
Well, you-
interaction?
Yeah, you walk around and you...
Is there, like,
you
fetch
need
No,
quests?
it's a film basically, Theo.
Well, it's
You
like a
just have to
Telltale
watch it.
game. What else do you do on Telltale games? You just go through on a
Fight
linear...
people, shoot people.
Rarely.
Well, it depends.
Well, in all the ones I've played, The Walking Dead,
Yeah, you do it, but rarely.
Borderlands,
Yeah, but
One
okay,
Game of
take this one,
Thrones,
but it hasn't got guns in it,
or swords.
or swords, or any weapons.
Oh,
Don't be
well, that
petulant.
doesn't sound like my kind of game.
Just a fantastic storyline that you should all play right now. Go and get Life is Strange.
I'm tempted.
How much is it?
I think it's $3.99 for the first episode, or you can get the season pass for all 5 episodes at $15.99.
That's
$15.99,
all right
are you
value.
mad?
Save yourself 10 quid, mate.
CD key
Well, also-
sites, here I come.
Well, play it however you want to play it, but play it. It's a really good game.
You know, whenever you buy
Okay.
from those CD key sites, Theo, you're funding child labour, child slavery,
And terrorism.
and terrorism.
Right, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I've probably funded the entire...
ISIS, yeah.
Yeah.
that's
ISIS
me,
own the
that's all me.
CD key sites.
Yeah, and their acquiring of nuclear
They are good, though.
warfare
Not-
is
not ISIS.
solely down to you.
ISIS isn't good. They're terrible.
Yes.
But CD
on.
key sites are good. I'm not going to lie. I know developers don't get as much money and stuff, which is all bad and stuff.
I know people don't get the money that they're owed, but I get it cheaper, so I don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but what if those people all of a sudden couldn't make their next game because you went to a CD key
you'll be a
site?
scumbag.
I really wanted The Witcher 4, but I went to a CD key site and now they don't
I
have enough
didn't
money
actually.
to make it.
I bought the physical copy from Amazon, and I got a really nice map actually. That's back on The Witcher now. How do we do this? It's a really
Well, we
nice
just say back
map.
onto The Witcher now.
Yeah.
How do we do this?
It's
How
a
do
really
we,
nice
do we
map
have
that
to cut
comes
it?
with it.
Do we...
I'm thinking about buying one of those medallion things as well with the chain, and it's really heavy.
Oh
It's
my God.
Pretty
Do you
terrible.
want to get bullied at school?
I'm not going to go
No.
wear it around, am I?
No.
I'm not going to walk into an
Just put
exam
it behind
just
the
like,
necklace.
yeah, I'm a Witcher.
Well, you might do. Or you're not a Witcher, you're a professional.
He'd walk up to Theo would walk up to girls and be like, "Hey, my medallion's pulsing." I can't think of a
Throbbing
shout.
would be a better word.
My
wouldn't it?
medallion's pulsing.
Oh,
Because of you.
Yeah, you're glowing in the gold light of my medallion. You look
I
beautiful.
sense there's magical
Well, no,
energy
but,
coming.
yeah, because when there's
between
magical
me and
energy,
you.
the thingy like pulsates and throbs. So you could be like, "Ooh, my medallion's throbbing."
You're
But
making
it's not,
my
it's not the
medallion
only
throb.
thing. It's not my medallion isn't the only thing throbbing right now.
It's disgusting, Theo, and you sound like a retro there.
He
of
sounds
things.
like someone of his age.
He does sound like somebody his age.
And that is very true.
What
He's
is my
16.
age? No, I'm not. I'm 18.
What's your age again?
Bullshit.
Put your tablet down,
Put
Theo.
your tablet down. We're in the middle of a podcast. Very rude.
Drink your water with it.
And plug the Mac in whilst you're at it, because there's a magnetic charging thing down there somewhere. Don't remove that cable, because if you do, then no, don't touch it. I will end your life, son.
What you talking
Brutally.
about, Josh? What did you say to do with magnets?
Where's the charger
What
for
charger?
the Mac? Isn't it like falling down there? You know, the like.
Oh, this is
don't
gonna
move
take-
that cable.
Hold
Though.
on, this is
is
gonna
a
take
test.
a stretch.
This is a no, don't. This is a test for Theo Chapman. Will he
Look,
manage to
What,
accomplish?
my arms are really long,
Yeah,
so I should
Okay.
have got this.
cool. He's struggling.
My chin's hit the table. Got you, bitch. Right, where do I stick it? That's what she said. He said.
You've got that small magnetic end, right? Oh, fantastic. Well, you just stick it right next there. But you can't remove the cable next to it, otherwise everything's going to end. It's like watching him play... what's that?
Operation.
Operation, that's it. But with Max. Wow. Look at that.
I'm such a
Much more
genius. Honestly,
expensive.
someone should hire me.
Well, I think genius is a bit of a stretch. So we spent a good 16 minutes or so talking about Witcher. Let's talk a little bit about Mad Max. Not only the movie, but also the game. Mad Max.
Haven't seen it.
What, the
Theo doesn't
movie?
know what it is.
I do.
What is it?
What
about-
is Mad Max, Theo?
About
Please tell.
Hang on,
everyone.
new section.
about a
Theo,
bloke
Theo reviews something he has no idea what it is.
It's about a bloke that kidnaps a bunch of chicks and then takes them on a little car ride through a desert, and then a bunch of pissed off psychopaths chase him through a desert, and because it's a film, the good guy prevails and saves the lesbian girl and the lesbian old woman. Bit like Cal. She looked like Cal from The Walking Dead.
How do you know she's lesbian? You probably just offended a lot of people right
Because
here.
he's being homophobic.
She's not lesbian, by the way, Theo.
For all of those listening at the moment, just disregard Theo and anything he says.
What have I
He's
done?
young.
He's young and he has a lot to learn.
no.
That's all you need to know. So yeah, Mad Max.
I liked it.
It's
I
just
saw
the
it.
bit
I
where
think-
she was scissoring another girl. I just assumed that.
That never happened, ladies and gentlemen.
That never ever happened.
Spoiler, that didn't happen.
Is there any boobs in it?
I thought Mad Max
No.
was. He's just in that stage, isn't he?
He's in that stage, he's
Incredibly
just
horny.
obsessed.
And
What?
just
That's
obsessed.
disgusting.
That's disgusting. You said obsessed. I'm not obsessed. But I am horny.
No, that's a horrible
Um,
word.
What,
That-
horny?
Yeah, it's just it's horrible.
Well,
man.
said it. Horny. Mad Max.
It's just like the word moist.
Pretty cool, right?
I liked
It was
it.
just
yeah.
like
And schluck.
just kept going and going and going.
It was
and going
it was
and wouldn't
continuous
stop.
one shot sort of thing, wasn't
And
it?
rich.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Well, no, there was a few cuts, but it's pretty much.
And it just wouldn't stop. It just kept going and 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 going.
You
and
could
going and
watch
going
it
and
without
going and going.
without audio and still understand what was going on.
Yeah.
Just so visually
Well, they're gonna
descriptive.
in the Blu-ray version. They're going to release it in black and white,
Are they?
and have
Why?
just the pure soundtrack. I think.
Okay.
With I'm not too sure dialogue's going to be in it, but it's how the creator originally wanted to do it, but he was like, that's too risky. But that's what he's going to do it on Blu-ray. So that should be interesting to see.
Well, did you see 90% of the effects in that film were practical?
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
especially that sandstorm. That's totally practical.
Darude.
They said 90% were practical,
Mm.
so that's probably the
No,
one thing.
I'm-
10% that wasn't.
I'm quite happy to know that they did all of that practically. Practically,
Yeah,
they did it.
It's a thing. A lot of
I just like the bit when they've got
companies
the
are doing
cars and they're on like the poles and they're like.
that was all. That was all actually done.
That was all actually done. That's mental.
Cirque du Soleil did that apparently.
Oh really?
I think so. Yeah.
That's absolutely insane. And they're driving like 60, 70 miles an hour, and they've got all this shit going on. And they've got a guy on the guitar with a flamethrower and everything.
Oh Christ!
It's
Yeah.
mental. Big respect to those people in the film. They did a good job. Theo's just totally out of this conversation.
And they've got a game coming out at the end of the year.
Yes, September 1st, which
September.
I think is also the same date or a few days around
Was that a-
when MGS is out.
Was that planned that they did a
What?
movie and the game similar times, or is it like an
Well,
unplanned
several
baby?
months apart.
Well, not really.
It's not
And-
planned.
Was it just like a baby that came out of nowhere? You know,
Well,
they,
the
they took the
game-
pregnancy test and they were like, "Oh shit!"
The movie's been in development since 2001.
The game's been what?
The
movie.
has
Oh.
been in development since 2001. The
What?
game,
That one that just came out?
yes, in development.
Really?
As in developing
up the
things,
plot and
writing
then
stuff, and I think filming. There was a lot of reshoots on that film.
It's been going since
Well, yeah,
2013.
because
I think.
cameras
So, yeah,
get better,
long
don't
time.
they? So they'll be like, "Oh, look, we got this part of the film in
What?
like
No.
in like Blu-ray, and this bit's in like grainy black and white. We need to reshoot it."
No, that's not exactly.
Oh, so it's, the whole film's
But
just
the-
shit quality.
But the game has been in development kind of since 2008.
I hope they don't abort that child like they did Silent Hills.
No, they won't.
That was special circumstances, which
That's
we've already discussed
very
on the
pe-
podcast.
very peculiar
you?
circumstances.
I guess I'm not here for a lot of the time. What
And
do you mean
also- and
peculiar?
also you don't-
Explain it to me.
Well, it's just like the creator, the director of the game, and like didn't get along with the people at Konami, and all this weird politics has happened,
They had
and
a
now they've
fight.
kicked him out, and they're not attaching his name to Metal Gear Solid, even though he's the director, but maybe they are. I don't know. just too confusing, and it seems so
what you're
childish.
saying is someone had a bitch fit,
Probably.
and then everyone's just bitching at each
I
other's
think
backs.
so, and now they're like, Silent Hills isn't happening. Fuck you, exit the company. I don't know, but I'm really upset about it.
I liked I say I liked PT. I liked screaming at PT and missing half of it. With
PT
pillow
was
over my eyes.
amazing, and I'm so sad that a game isn't coming out.
We
Full
have
game.
to do.
Full game.
We have to do another.
We have to do another horror.
Yeah, we need to do
video
another
tonight.
scary. Right, this week
We
we'll do it.
will.
This weekend.
But no,
No,
Yes.
people are busy. Theo.
we are going to be doing a horror thing for definite in late August, because that's when Sony's exclusive horror title with consequences
The unfinished duck.
It won't be that scary, no. though, will it?
Until Dawn is out. It's just
With
been dated
Hayden
today
Panettiere.
with
Is that the right
Hayden
one?
Panettiere.
Yeah.
Panettiere,
What's it called?
something.
Put in there.
Until Dawn.
That's peculiarly similar to
Hmm.
Halo.
Unto
Forward
Dawn.
Unto Dawn. That's.
Forward
Do you reckon they've done that?
What?
Do you reckon they've done that in spite
Hang on.
of Microsoft? They're like,
I
do you know
doubt it.
what would be funny if we call it Until Dawn, like Forward Unto Dawn?
No, I think it's just a very strange coincidence.
I think you're just
I'll-
getting hyper now, and your mind's
you-
going.
you're just getting too
overproductive.
much. Too
Well,
much.
no, because someone would say, yeah, let's call it Until Dawn. And then one of the betrayers at Sony would be, actually, no, that none of them play that. That's why they've done it. Because they're like, oh yeah, Until Dawn, that sounds...
Yeah, but Until Dawn is just a common thing to say.
No, it's not.
We're going to wait until dawn. and then
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
get
wait
our
until
popcorn.
dawn, then maybe this serial killer will
Until
stop
Dawn.
killing
Right,
us.
do any of you play Dying Light?
Yes.
No.
That was quite good.
Apparently on April Fool's Day, they got rid of all the physics and you could punch zombies into space.
Oh.
Yeah.
I missed
didn't
that.
actually play it, but that happened.
Did you
apparently.
complete it?
No,
I did.
not fully. So
I'll tell you.
don't tell me.
The end of... Well,
No,
no,
don't tell me. I
Oh,
don't want to know.
oh, you plan to play it?
I do plan to play it, yes.
Oh. Okay.
So
Not everyone's on half term,
well,
Theo.
okay. No.
not everyone's a kid still, Theo.
What I'll
okay?
say is...
No, don't say
no, I'm
anything.
not spoiling anything.
Well, you don't have to say anything. You don't have to say anything. We don't care. Because
Don't
because
get
I
your
just said
hopes
I just
up.
said we don't care.
Just don't get your hopes up. It's
I think
quite
you've already said it before.
disappointing.
Well, thank you for letting me know that I'm in for disappointment
You
and
are.
not
Well,
finding it out by myself.
If you're ready to... Oh, what? So you'd rather be disappointed?
Theo
I
is
would-
Mr. Spoiler today.
I'm
He
not
is.
spoiling anything.
Spoiling everything.
Oh
He's
my
like Ben.
God.
Ben is even worse. Ben told me about Captain America, the plot of it, before I even watched the film. I went, no.
Oh, he told you Captain America died.
No, about Winter
That happened
Soldier.
in the most recent comic.
Shot by Adolf Hitler.
Well, Ben just told you everything that happened. Why didn't you tell
Why
him to stop?
No, I do, but he's like, they're not going to do that. It's from the comics, and then they do it, and I'm like, you fucking asshole. Oh, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, Until Dawn. That will hopefully fill
Unto
my
Dawn.
PT-sized hole, my Silent Hill hole. Until Dawn will fill.
That had Daryl Dixon
On
in
the-
it, didn't it?
Sorry,
At Silent Hills.
It means I had the actor Norman Reedus.
it
Norman
did have Norman
Reedus.
Reedus attached. Yes,
I like Norman Reedus. He's quite good in The Walking Dead.
Yes.
You know, a
Hmm.
little fun fact here. Norman Reedus. Oh no, Daryl Dixon was never actually written
into the comics,
into
he
the
was just
comics.
written into the TV series.
Yeah, because they liked him so much. They liked the actor Norman Reedus and the kind of part he could play that they just wrote him into the TV series just because they thought he was that good. And that makes it even more of a shame that he's not going to be in Silent Hill because he's a very, very talented man.
Well, you never know. Maybe it'll come back from the dead, and somebody will pick it up or work with Konami and be like,
Revive the
"Look,
baby.
guys, just get along."
Revive the fetus.
Apparently, Konami are focusing solely on mobile titles now.
Oh,
I have no idea. I don't
hate
know.
mobile games.
Could not be true. I'll ask them when I go to the offices.
Says Theo, who's brought along his Nvidia Shield tablet today.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
But you
true.
can play mobile games on, can't you, Theo?
like
Well, no,
I
because
hate
that's-
mobile games. I'm going to go back to playing my Shield tablet.
There's a difference between mobile games and streaming a game.
It's different, guys. Alright, listen to me now. There's
Like-
a difference. This is not a mobile game. There's a difference. This is a tablet. It's a tablet.
Yeah, no,
But it's still mobile.
There's something like Goddess. That's a mobile game that's shit. Just like the majority of mobile games.
Goddess is a shit.
So is Monument Valley.
How is Monument Valley?
Monument
Same
Valley
sound.
won a crap ton of awards at the BAFTAs.
Do you want me to show you it?
No, I've got it
Have you played it?
a little bit.
Did you
I don't-
enjoy
I
it
don't
that
really-
much to give it a BAFTA?
I don't really play mobile games, so
Josh can't give out BAFTAs, so what's the point in asking that?
They're mobile games, but if I were to stream something,
So
this
you're
is a sponsored
you're
video.
basically saying that smaller games are mobile games and bigger ones aren't mobile games. But you can
Yeah.
get Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas, and Vice City on mobile. So therefore,
Yeah, but I wouldn't consider that a mobile game.
It's not a mobile
We've had this conversation before, haven't we?
Although I
have.
can play it on my mobile phone, it's not a mobile game.
It's not, is it? A mobile game's something shit.
no,
Like,
no, that's just your perception of it. A mobile game, it has to be shit if it's a mobile game.
it is.
That's your perception of it. It's
Angry
Like,
Birds?
not
silly.
like that Kardashian,
Stupid.
Kim Kardashian game.
That's a great game. I love that game.
That's what springs to mind when I say mobile game.
What about Angry Birds?
Yeah, that's shit too.
What about Sonic? It's
Yeah,
Sonic.
what
That,
about
I
Sonic?
wouldn't consider that a mobile game unless
But-
it's like that shite. Unless it's a shitey like port of like some crap.
I forgot Phil was so opinionated last time he was on the
he's got
podcast.
so much rage built up inside him. Where's it come from, Theo?
I
Lack
hate
of love
things.
as a child.
I hate things that are not PC. So you sound like
Accurate representation.
it is
Basically it.
I hate things that aren't what?
PC.
I own a Xbox.
See,
One.
the audience actually they find it really hard to tell the difference between my impression of you and you actually speaking. So Josh might have to put in some audio cues.
But I mean,
This is Richard speaking now.
still, just going on from that thing you just said,
This is Josh.
PC is better.
Yeah, Josh.
PC is better than all the
no,
others.
we could talk about
Nah,
this for
fam.
years.
No,
but
okay.
no, it isn't.
Give me one thing.
PS4 is good
Yeah, no.
Great.
Tell
You
me
haven't
why.
put up
Tell
with
me
the
why
amount
it's
of fucking
better.
crashes I've got on PC games.
Tell me why
because it's easily accessible. It has a great mainframe.
What do
it
you mean
has
easily accessible?
Fantastic exclusive games, and
it's better. Games that go at £40 a pop
Yeah,
every release.
and it has a great ecosystem. And Sony
Ecosystem.
are fantastic.
I suppose consoles
Bloodborne.
have,
Bloodborne. All you need to know.
Consoles
Sounds
have the
like a
advantage.
fanboy here.
Consoles have the advantage of you buy it and then you're set. You don't have to keep on upgrading it like you do with a PC.
Yeah, but with a PC,
And you
the
don't have to
fact
worry
that-
about all
the
these
fact that you can
scripts and
keep-
all these stupid
Yeah,
settings.
I-
We talk about
honestly,
scripts.
So many of my games just CTD at the moment. Crash to desktop fully initiated.
Because you have a shit computer.
Well,
no, it's because
then
I try and mod
I
the
don't-
games, which is apparently one of the selling points on the PC, and
It
then they're all
is. If
fucked.
you know how to mod it properly.
Well then,
Theo, I've been doing that longer than you've been alive.
well then, I don't want to know about all this stuff. Yeah, I
Do you
don't.
ha-
I
do you
know.
own-
I
do
know.
you-
I feel like.
Do you own a Steam account, Josh?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Yeah, of course I.
I know. I feel like.
I lost a Steam account from my previous time, and I sort of got one now because I had to review War for the Overworld.
It's games like Counter Strike which make PC gaming better than console.
That's one game.
Counter Strike is a game a
Alright,
lot of
okay.
people say shit.
All right.
And
How often do they have like ESL and esports games that are done on console?
Halo,
Evolve,
No, but no,
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
with
We've
hundreds
just disproved your argument.
No.
Fuck you.
with hundreds of thousands of viewers. Stuff like Dota, League. I don't play League and Dota and shit like that, but just because I don't like it. But a lot of people do. Counter Strike. They have 500,000 viewers watching a live stream on Twitch.
Well, that's fantastic.
That's one of the reasons. One of the.
All I'm saying is, whenever I'm in a party with people playing Counter Strike, all I hear is "fuck this game, fucking hate it, I'm uninstalling."
That's one of the things that makes it good, though.
That you hate this game and you uninstall it.
Yeah, you hate this game, but you keep on playing it and get better.
I know I feel likes PC gaming because he can mod the games and he can download all the titty mods that he likes to look at
In Counter Strike.
in Counter Strike, so he can run around as a nudie
Titty.
lady.
What's a titty mod?
You like all the naughty mods,
He's
don't
so
you,
innocent,
Theo?
isn't he? He's so
don't-
innocent.
What do they actually have?
You're gonna
naughty
put on your
mods?
shades.
Have you
now,
never
Theo.
been modern games?
What?
Have you never been on the Skyrim Nexus or the Fallout Nexus?
No.
Yeah.
Do you mod games like that?
I don't mod games like that because I have a life.
What's a titty mod? It's
Don't worry.
move on?
what? So in
Don't worry about
Skyrim,
it. Don't worry.
have people taken the time to texture boobs onto even the old women?
They've done a lot more than that.
Define a
Different
lot more
races.
Of that. That's disgusting. How
Fu-
sad do
Full
you have to be?
on prostitution mods.
How 60-year-old in your underwear in your mum's basement do you have to be to?
Did you say 6-year-old in your mum's basement?
Yeah,
So how old would their mother be? Like 80, 90?
dead.
Still living in the basement.
But they haven't come out the basement to know that she's dead yet because they've been making all these titty mods.
Wow. This has taken a grim turn, hasn't it?
Yeah, doesn't it?
Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's move on to some movie news. Or not so much news, more leaks. Spoilers, but in Suicide Squad,
Honestly,
Batman has chased the Joker.
we're going to
Spoiler
know
alert.
the entire plot of that film
We are.
just through leaks soon
It's
enough.
I have no idea what's going on. I've kind of... Why don't they just restrict it more?
Well, we're gonna see the full Suicide Squad film come out, and it's going to be like 2 minutes that we haven't already seen
I
through
know.
leaks.
I know. That's pretty much it. It's a shame. It's a shame. It was quite cool. I'm not too sure what I think of the Joker car. It's just like a
It's a bit
sports car,
garish.
which is
It's
like
pink as well, shouldn't it? be
pink and
purple?
stuff. I don't know.
Is it
I think
purple?
that it's a
been
flashback
like a few minutes
scene, or I
since I've
don't
seen
know. Oh, it's very complicated. I have a feeling. I don't know. I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I don't
Stop
know.
asking
And
him, Theo.
I've
I
seen
don't
the
like
videos.
superheroes.
I've seen the videos of
Yeah, the supervillains.
Jared Leto and Margot Robbie, and then Jared like slapping across the face, and him doing all like movement and things, and yeah, with his hands fluttering around. It looks cool.
Like a bee.
I'm still to find out that those tattoos are actually real though. I'm still a little bit depressed by that.
What they are?
What they're staying in.
Yeah.
I like the idea of
The
that.
tattoos are real.
Do you know what we're talking about?
That guy that didn't
picture.
look as good as Heath Ledger.
They're not real tattoos, but they're staying on for the film.
What? So like
He's really
he got them out of
confused,
like
isn't
a candy sticks.
That's what I've been doing.
Thing.
I've been downloading the candy stick
You get
superhero
little, like-
tattoos.
Oh, when's Deadpool coming out? I like him. He's a
I think
good
it's
figure.
February next
He's
year.
my favorite.
But yeah, the tattoos.
He's an
I'm
anti-hero.
just depressed that they're actually
Oh.
on there, and the fact he has damaged on his forehead is just so silly.
Was he?
But he'll work. It'll work.
What, you don't like the
They'll
new
make it
Joker?
work.
Is what you're saying?
Well, I'm just on the fence, but I know Jared Leto is probably gonna.
Did you like Heath Ledger as the Joker?
Oh yeah, I loved him.
Have you
Everyone
seen?
liked Heath Ledger.
Have you seen that theory that states that the Joker was the real hero in
Yeah.
in the Dark Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I did see that.
that was brilliant.
He blew
To
up a
explain the audience,
hospital.
an empty hospital.
Yeah, oh yeah, that makes it okay. If I go up to a church, go okay, everyone out, and
Hey,
blow it up,
Theo,
does that make me a
Theo,
good guy?
Theo, beginning of the film, there's that mob bank he robs, stealing money from the mob.
Is this
Kills
just,
all-
is this
kills
justifying
all
the
the other
blowing up of the
criminals.
hospital?
Kills
is this,
all the other-
is this justifying the
Listen
blowing
to
up of the
him, listen
hospital?
to him.
It was full of asbestos. He saved a lot of lives. Yeah.
You want to know why I'm going to blow up this hospital? It's because it has asbestos.
Saving
Isn't
our
that the thing that can
lives.
give you like AIDS? Well, not AIDS, but
It can
bad
kill you.
things.
You
Wow.
be asbestitis.
Asbestiditis.
A bit, probably still did that right.
Okay, so yeah, basically Joker steals money from mob. That's good. Blah blah blah. He's doing all this other stuff.
And he turns Harvey Dent into one of the Two-Face. Harvey Dent goes around killing all the corrupt politicians, which the Joker's been doing, and all the corrupt police officers. And then when Harvey Dent starts attacking innocent people, the Joker tells Batman where he is so he can go stop him.
That's
Joker
true.
is a good
That's
guy.
true. The Joker is. He's a very good guy.
Blew up a hospital.
Full of asbestos, Theo!
Yeah, full of asbestos. Off. With no people in there.
He trapped a load of paedophiles in the basement as well. That's where Jimmy Savile went.
Wow. What stupid. Oh, good God. Is there anything else we can talk about?
A noose.
A noose?
A noose would be good.
We wouldn't talk about a noose. Nooses are what you tie around your neck to hang yourself.
Yeah,
Theo.
what I want to do right now after having that conversation with you.
What? We're trying to explain to you why the Joker is actually a good guy.
Yeah, but the hospital wasn't full of
Full of
asbestos.
asbestos!
It's just every time I have an argument with you, it's
I'll have you know,
I
I am
need
good friends
cyanide.
with the director, Chris Nolan.
Chris Nolan.
See, I call him Chris because he's my friend. And he
I
said
call him Sea Dog.
he said it was actually full of asbestos in real life, so we felt like we had to save everybody on set.
Yeah.
That's how he talks. He knows
Do you want to
British.
see my Apple Watch, Theo?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't play with that
I'm not a
waste
fan
stuff.
of Apple. I think it's shit. Frankly.
Let's see what he
How do
thinks
I
of
put
this.
it on?
Let's see if his brain figures out how you put on a watch.
Shut up. I've never known how. Do you? It's such. How's no one fixed this yet?
Fix what?
Like the way to put
Common
on a
sense.
watch. It's so fiddly.
Mate,
Is this
just,
how I'm doing it?
just
Am I doing
look
it right?
at the design and figure out what you have to do first. Should we time him?
1, 2,
3,
4, 5,
Is it like that?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Keeps
20.
falling off.
21, 22. I give up.
Stop.
Just give me the fucking watch.
Wait, I got it.
Oh, he's figured out.
Put it on, please.
10
wow.
minutes
Oh my
later.
god, I'm like,
Put
it's
it
like,
on
I
me.
feel like bloody, I'm in Cinderella or something.
Putting the watch on the boy.
It's ridiculous.
This isn't, it's like watching a monkey
How
try and
do I
Use a banana.
use a banana.
acquire a lampshade? Oh, it picked it up.
Yeah. And?
She said she can help me find a lampshade. Do you reckon it? Do you reckon it does accents? Do you reckon it recognises good accents?
I'm sure.
What's a class as a
Probably
good
does.
accent for you?
Okay, yeah, what is class as a
Not
good
Welsh.
accent?
Wow.
What the
I'm
fuck
joking.
was that?
I'm joking.
So we have this really...
Well,
with
Theo
this-
just lost
Hold
his
on.
ride home.
Hold on. Hold on. How do I acquire a lampshade?
That's not Welsh. That's just
did
really
pick it up.
stupid.
Picked up. Right. Well, go again.
God, this is...
How do I acquire a lampshade? It did it. It got it. This is amazing.
This is
Right.
the most retarded
You
thing.
say this is going to get cut.
How do I
Ever come
acquire a
across.
lampshade?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Back onto the topic of films.
Yeah.
Who
Have
do
you
you
seen-
acquire? I love is it. Right, there you go. You can have your watch back.
Right, Theo, shut the fuck up.
Right, sorry.
Back on the topic of films. You see, apparently the success of John Wick, which I
quite
haven't seen, and Mad Max is going to lead to the rise of sort of one-shot action films where it's sort of continuous. Mad Max wasn't completely one-shot, but it was all sort of chronologically in check.
I like how you're using all your arm movements now. It's sort of like...
What was the film done in like one?
No,
No, it wasn't done in one
Well,
shot.
no, not.
I
done,
saw an
but
article.
Did it look like it was?
It was
Was
all
there-
very.
Was there no cuts?
It was
to,
all
like,
very
Well,
chronologically in
a
order.
day later.
There are lots of cuts.
So is there any cuts like a day later, or is it all
No.
like, in
No.
time?
It's all in chronological order, like taking place over, say, an hour or so.
Is it? What? It's all taking place over 1 hour.
Also.
So it's like 24.
Sort of.
Kind of.
Sort of. It's close.
Kind
to
of
that.
not.
I don't know. I saw something on Reddit today.
That's a loud car.
Probably a truck, mate.
Or a bus.
That is the end of episode 17. It's not the most fulfilling episode, but it's an episode nonetheless.
Exactly my
No
thoughts.
quiz.
Shit all's happened in the last
No,
2
no,
weeks.
no
to be honest.
quiz.
We tried to
no-
do a quiz.
No improv. We tried to do a quiz, but I
Freya the Strumpet did not.
I had no energy.
Her new name, Freya the Strumpet.
Freya.
Freya the Strumpet did not prepare a quiz.
Of
Happy
course-
birthday, Freya.
Yes, also, happy birthday, Freya. Of course, if you like this episode, then subscribe to us on iTunes, subscribe to us on YouTube, give us a review on iTunes, and follow us on Twitter at StartReplay. Find us at startreplay.com. Find us on YouTube, youtube.com
And
/ StartReplay, and Instagram at StartReplay. Just StartReplay everything.
I'm hoping we
LinkedIn.
are charging 69 pence for each and every podcast on iTunes.
No.
Oh,
Unfortunately not. Theo, thank you very much for joining us in your rant-filled state.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining
You're
us,
welcome.
Josh.
Oh,
I've
you're
had
welcome.
a lot of pent up rage and it's now gone.
You're welcome that I've come here.
Yep. Thank
be
you.
with you.
Thank you for joining us, Josh. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time for another exciting episode of the Start Replay podcast.
Which will be a little bit before E3.
Should be a little bit before E3.
And it will be better depending. Well, actually, no. It could be better depending on whether shit all happens next 2 weeks as well. So, yeah.
Lego Jurassic Park will be out by the time we release our next episode.
Lego.
Exciting times we live in.
Oh!
You know you've hit rock bottom when you're thinking about something to talk about. A Lego Jurassic Park comes out.
Yeah, okay.
an actual Jurassic Park, Jurassic World will be out
Yes,
as
that's
well.
it.
Will it? I thought that was like 2016.
No.
Nope, 12th of June, my birthday.
game
This
is
was meant
based
to,
on
this
that as
was
well.
meant to be an exit as well.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Catch
We're
you soon.
waving.
Bye.
Goodbye.
We're waving. Bye.
Bye, get laid.